Ultimately, views and subs are not an indicator of the quality of your content.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Hello everyone, today we are joined by...
Roberto Blake.
Hi,
Helping
Roberto.
you create something awesome today.
Where can we find you on the internet, Roberto?
So you can find me everywhere at Roberto Blake. You can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/RobertoBlake2, and that is the number 2.
And I believe you have some pretty forthright opinions on analytics and how they may be misleading, so go ahead.
Well, first of all, I want to say thanks to you and the vidIQ team. You guys do a great job of helping creators make sense of their analytics.
Oh, you flatterers. Well, thank you.
You know, it's true, but the thing is, I think that creators are getting demotivated. I've had several conversations literally with dozens upon dozens of creators, big and small, that are demotivated because they're looking at their numbers, they're looking at views, subscribers, they're looking at growth, and they feel like it's a constant struggle. They have all these new analytics and tools and things to look at, and it can feel overwhelming. The worst part, though, is that they don't know how to interpret what they're looking at, and I think it's discouraging them more because of that. So one of the things that I would say to creators is, before we get into views and subs, because I understand why you want those things, but I'm going to tell you that ultimately views and subs are not an indicator of the quality of your content. That is just an indicator of market demand for that type of content at that time, and that could always change. There are trends in YouTube that come and go, but quality content is so much more than your view and your subscriber count. And I know that many of you know that because you see yourself making quality content that you're putting your heart and soul into, and you're seeing people that you think might not be doing nearly as much work as you outperforming you. And that's just because of where market attention and market demand is right now. Stick to doing quality content. And what I will tell you about some of this data, one of the interesting things right now that a lot of people are paying attention to is they're looking at their average view duration on videos. And what I want to tell you about that is that it might be better than you think. Averages kind of suck sometimes, because if you got 4 100s on your test and then you miss a day, you got sick, well, now you look like a C student because you got, an 80 average. Do not take those averages to heart. Take them with a grain of salt and realize that that's not an indicator of the quality of your content either, that it's probably doing better than you think. Look to your comments. Look to the engagement. Look to how your audience is telling you they feel about what they watch, and then your goal is just to get more people like that watching. And there are things you can do. Increasing your click-through rates has never been more important now that we have that data in the YouTube Studio beta. So that might mean changing your title strategy or changing your thumbnail strategy. And tools like vidIQ can help you with that. So I think that it's more important than ever to look at your analytics, but try to understand what they are telling you and what they mean. If you want to look for growth opportunities, you can find out what individual videos drove subscribers to your channel, and then you can decide if you can make more content like that. You can do research, find more titles for videos like that you can make in your niche, and that would be better for you. I see a lot of people looking at how a video performed in the first day or the first week or something and deciding that they're going to delete it because they didn't think it got enough views, and that must mean it sucks. It was a good video if the people who say that they enjoyed it said it was a good video. And what you're saying when you delete that is that maybe that videos for people like them don't matter. And I would say the argument is maybe you try to get more people like that watching content. It can feel like a struggle. It can feel like it's hurting your channel. But I think in the long run, you can't know what a video will do. A video that I did that got 3,000 views its first 2 days is my highest watched video now, with over 1.2 million views on it, and it drove about 10,000 subscribers overall for my channel. And that video got most of its attention 6 months after I uploaded it, Rob. You don't know what the lifetime of a video is, so you can't judge it too quickly or too harshly. What you should do is, again, look at how it's making people feel.
So if we take that strategy a little further forward then, like the human element of a video, and this is like asking questions, whether it be at the start of the video, middle of the video, end of the video, or these call to actions which bring in the audience to care more about your content. Is there any sort of general advice that you can give along those lines?
So what I would tell you is I would look at what your average retention is on videos across the board, and then whatever the halfway point before the biggest drop-off is, I would start asking for more engagement and interaction there.
Okay,
I would ask people, hey, I'm really curious about if you've experienced this thing that I'm talking about or what
Yeah.
your feeling is on it. Could you tell me a story about that in the comment section? Because I'm super interested in hearing your point of view or whatever, something to that nature would actually do better, and I found that that gets audience to engage more. I found that running polls in your videos helps you understand your audience a little better too.
Yeah.
People don't take advantage of the YouTube info cards. They try to use it just to get people to watch more videos, which is great, but I also think you could use it to learn about your audience. And learning about your audience and understanding them is how you really grow a channel.
Thank you very much for your time, and let's finish with your catchphrase.
Hey guys, go out there and create something awesome today. Boom.